Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. I hope you're having an absolutely magical day today. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. It means a great deal that you are here. Now, to start it off, I wanted to say good morning to a few friends, but I want to take the stream a little bit slower. We have a lot of friends who are joining us, but I was watching an old live stream and I was saying to myself, Michael, you're talking too fast. Slow down a little bit. So we're taking it a little bit slower this time. I can answer some of those questions clearly. I want to say good morning to a few of our friends. Okay. Good morning, Guy, Emma, Cynthia, Quentin, Vicky, Anastasia, Candace, Lab Monkey, Anastasia again, Magical News, Brian, Lisa, Robin, Doctor Who, Alex, Tanya, Fabio, Chelsea, Kristen, Holly, Amy, Tanya, Craig's Robotics, Jean, Burnett, Princess Ria, Sean, Fun, Lab Monkey, Lisa, Robin, Anne, Catherine, Anthony, Joey, Lauren and Mark, Brad, Lonnie, Gunshot, Games, Emin, Cameron, Lou, Kim, Sally, Chucky, Miranda, Human, Paul, and Sissy and Dr. Clara. Good to see you all. Thank you for being here again. It means a great deal. I'm doing extremely well. Thank you so much for asking. I saw great comments. I know can you believe how fast our community is growing? That's thanks to you. I have to tell you right now, that is thanks to you. Now, I have some big things to talk about today, but first I wanted to start it off by saying I hope you have a great Holy Week. A lot of people are celebrating things this week, whether it's Passover or Easter. I hope you do have a good week no matter what you celebrate. I hope it's a good one for you. So, our next adventure is 90 days away. It's hard to imagine. It's 90 days away. I want to hear your countdown. Are you excited to go with us on our virtual adventure and in the vlogs? And there might be more news coming soon. Yes, I know. Craig's Robotics. I love this shirt. This was given to me by a very kind friend after D23 last year. I love this shirt. I am drinking tea. Thanks for asking, Quentin. This is tea in my Remy mug from the Food and Wine Festival 2017. Love that one. It's, what's the flavor of this tea? Morning Thunder tea. It's good. Good morning, Pixie Dust Away. How are you this morning? Thank you. Oh, thank you for that. Yes, Vicky. Yeah, I got my haircut. I don't know how. It's been a little while. Some of the videos are ahead, but yeah, no, I like this hairstyle a little bit better. 90 days, Tanya. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Doctor Who. Oh, so any gondola updates? Good question. I have seen some pictures of some of those. I don't know what you call them. The towers that are going up. Kevin might know. If Kevin's with us, he climbs a lot of these different towers all the time for his job, but there are these towers that they're building where they'll string that steel cable. So those are coming along now. So hopefully we'll see some new ones soon. You Tink, is Halloween on the high seas? Oh, that's so exciting! I'm excited for you. Pegasus is doing well. Thanks for asking. 82 days to return home. Magical News. Dr. Kara's got 56 days until Disneyland. Have a magical time. Kristen's 89 more days. Kristen, hope to see you there. Come say hi if you see me in the parks. Sissy, 82 days to my 13-day adventure. Where are you going, Sissy? That sounds exciting. My countdown is 217 days, says Michael. Anthony, 218 for a cruise and about 180 for Walt Disney World. So excited for you. I'm going to Walt Disney World in September, says Gunshot Games, and I need your suggestion. Lots of great... Let me know if you have any specific questions. I'm more than happy to answer. I see a triple countdown here from Joey. 90 days, 145 days, and 237 days. What a countdown. Katie's got 4 days till Florida. 4 days till Florida and 5 days till I board the Disney Magic? What? So wait, so you're going for 1 day at Disney World and then you go on the Disney Magic? That's very exciting. 34, Ben has 34. When is your next Disney cruise? Allison says, I don't know yet. I don't know that far ahead. I have a prediction for you. I like to keep you informed, especially in the live streams. I have some thoughts about where and when the next adventure will be already. No official double countdown yet, but my prediction is I'll be able to tell you sometime maybe this week. Yeah, this week or maybe this coming weekend. We'll see. I will let you know. I have to wait for my job to approve the time off and all that. But once that's approved, I will tell you it'll be good and a lot of things to be excited about. No countdown. Don't worry, Natalie. We'll go together. The virtual adventures, we're going together. I'll be live streaming, in the parks. Don't worry. I can't live stream on a Disney cruise, but in the parks I can. Cameron, what dining reservations for your Toy Story Land trip? I don't have any reservations for inside Toy Story Land, but I have some. Where did I book? I tried to get one at Sci-Fi because that was voted on Create the Adventure with Michael. I'm trying to catch up with that one. Chippendale's Harvest Fest. I was trying to get that one too. And I've got, there's a few others that I've recently gotten. I have to do a double check. Tyler's got 181 days So tomorrow I will be making dining reservations. Yes, there you go. Paul, costumes sorted for Not So Scary. Ah, Carl and Ellie from Up. Oh, that's so cool. Want to be Russell. Thanks, Paul. I Michelle and I are working on what the idea for the costume. We already have an idea. We're trying to implement it. There were small spoilers, but you're not supposed to know what it is yet. It's just a surprise. Come on, surprise. Oh, Holly wants another costume hint. Let's see. The last hint I gave was that it will involve magnets. I gave a hint in one of my videos, and you saw the very, very ending clip of a video that you saw. Let's see. Another costume hint. It will allow me to, in photos, to have one hand taken, but when I walk around, I'll be able to free up that hand. That's a big hint. That's a pretty good hint. I think you're, well, I don't think you're gonna be able to get it, but it's a good hint. Once I put this together, you're gonna be able to figure it out. I have 200 days. Oh, you'll be there before you know it. Don't you worry. Will the new ships serve Beverly? Very funny, Dr. Who DS. Very funny. Doubted. I have 200 days. Taylor, you'll be there before you know it. Is there any difference between the Dole Whip in Adventureland and the Dole Whip at the Polynesian? Yes, there are. Good. That's such a good question. The Polynesian does serve Dole Whip with vanilla ice cream. I've heard that they're adding vanilla ice cream back to Adventureland. They didn't used to. Heard it's coming back again. But that's the biggest difference that I can taste. Also, the views you get at the Polynesian I feel like are fantastic. But being in Adventureland, can't really beat that. So there's some factors there. Used dining reservation finders. We used it and got every reservation we wanted. Oh, that's so smart for January 2018 trip. How great. Vicky, after having to cancel my Disney vacation 3 times. Oh gosh, I'm excited. I'm excited to announce I will be going this November. Vicky, how exciting. Staying a week at the Polynesian Village Princess Suite. Vicky, I am so jealous. Have a great time. I can't wait to see those pictures. That's going to be great. You're going to have a wonderful time. Good morning, Michael. When is your next trip to Walt Disney World scheduled? That one will be June 29th to July 5th. So we'll be doing the opening of Toy Story Land and the July 4th celebration at Walt Disney World. It's going to be magical. Truly magical. Juliana, about 174 days till my cruise for my birthday. So excited. I'm excited for you too. I'm going to be that pop-up thing that goes on the back of your phone. It's going to be that pop-up thing that goes in the back of your phone. Oh, you mean that ring? No, I don't have one of those rings that you use to hold on. No, I don't have one of those that you prop your phone up. No, I don't have one of those. Have you decided when you will attend Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? I have an idea, Princess Rhea. I have an idea. I have to get it approved by my work, but should I give you a little hint? You know what? Maybe I should give you the month. Maybe I should give you the month in our video, in our live stream here. Again, unconfirmed. I might have to change these plans. I haven't bought the ticket yet. I just have an idea in my mind, so maybe I'll tell you. Let me know if you want to know. Good morning from Atlanta. You have less than 50 days to Walt Disney World. So exciting. Holly asks, French Quarter or Riverside? Which do you prefer? French Quarter, just because it's smaller, more compact. You have more, it's quieter. Are you going for Halloween? Very likely. See, it's getting more. I'm pretty sure we're going to be going. How many hours do you spend vlogging at the parks? Human, I probably about 6 hours worth of footage. I'll move down to about 20 minutes or 30 minutes of vlog. Good question. Do you think the opening of Toy Story Land will be more crowded or less crowded than Pandora? Less crowded, Candace. That would be my guess, but we'll see. It's tough to know because Animal Kingdom's just got a lot more space to it, so it might feel more crowded even though the number of people might be less. You know what I mean? Kind of feels like that. Good morning from Canada. Good morning, Quentin. You already did give us a hint. Did I say September? Yeah. Whoops. Give us the advice in two. Okay, I have to go back to that comment. Yes. So I'm thinking about that month of September. Thinking about it. I'll be able to confirm it later this week once I check with work. But yes, tell us. Okay, so very likely going to be September. Very likely. I don't know. We'll see. I got some dates in mind, but got to ask work for first, and then a not so scary Halloween party. But again, we'll see. Michael, I'm going to Disney World in September. I'm going to Walt Disney World in September. It's our first time on a sit-down dining plan. Can you please give us advice on two 2 of your favorite 2-credit dining restaurants? Oh, that's a good question. I have a video of my favorite 2-credit dining restaurants, but one of them would be California Grill on top of the Contemporary, just for those views. The food's amazing, but for the views, definitely worth it. Vernon, thank you. Yes, I love this shirt. Sent to me by a kind friend after D23. I absolutely love it. Michael, will you be attending Very Merry this year? Very, very hopefully. I didn't go last year, so I really want to go back this year. When I cruise around the corner, the vacation fever is kicking in. Absolutely. No, I can totally understand that. September, it is gaming and toys. It is an amazing month to be at Walt Disney World. September, I think the crowds are so light. The weather's great. You've got some, very, very fun activities, whether it's not so scary or food and wine, things like that. So I'm excited. I'm very excited for all of that. I can already kind of taste the food. Again, I'm not confirming this. I don't want to say before I get confirmed from my work, because work could be like, no, you can't go. So we'll see. Anyway, so let's talk about, this is a general Q&A, so don't be afraid to ask those questions, but let's talk about some of that D23 announcements that we heard about. It will be August 23rd to 25th, 2019. I hope I can go, but at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, Michael, would you rather go to that, and there are going to be long lines and all these things and things to think about, or would you rather go on a different trip and go to Disneyland kind of separately without those crowds? That's what I'm debating here, because I could live stream it from here and it would be great, but at the same time, I kind of want to be there. You know what I mean? I want to be there for the merchandise and the views. I don't know. I'm so debated on this. I'm going back and forth. I don't know what to do. Let me know what you think. It's a money thing, too. I'm juggling that, because if I don't do that, maybe then I can go on another cruise. A lot of things. By the way, my thoughts on the cruise, I have been thinking a lot about that cruise. I've gone as far as I've had dreams of buying my own boat, like small boat. It's, instead of a house kind of thing, living on it. And I was like, after about 5 seconds, you realize that would not be magical at all. It would just be work and, all that. It would be kind of scary. But I just I want to go back on that Disney cruise so bad. How are you going to do vlogs that aren't at Disney like you used to? I always love going to Disney. It's a lot of fun. I love doing vlogs there. Going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party on the 21st of September. That's very fun. That sounds like a good day. Nicholas, I'm going to Disneyland for my first time in July. Any must-dos that could be food? I would recommend the Indiana Jones ride. That is such a great ride. I love it. And it's the tiger. Oh, the tiger. There's like a tiger skewer place right next to it. See, I don't know Disneyland. It's really, really good. Recommend that one too. You recommend the 23rd for Mickey's Not So Scary. Another good day. Do you think one of the new cruises will take guests to the Asia parks? Paul. Great avenue into the next comment. Okay, but let's finish D23, but then I'm going to follow back up with you, Paul. We're going to think about that Asia itinerary. I do need to get back to a cruise. No doubt about it, Caddy. I think D23 would be fun because it's so special, but Disneyland is my home park, and it's amazing with low crowds. Exactly. And Disneyland is much smaller than Walt Disney World, so that you can really feel the differences in crowd. At least that's what I hear. So we'll see. I meant, are you going to do vlogs like around DC or around your house like you used to? I don't know. I did a little bit of videoing around, I put it on Instagram, of the cherry blossoms, because I got a request for that. Bengal barbecue. Thank you, Joey. That's where the skewers are. The cherry blossoms weren't out, but it's not as fun for me. It's fun, but it's not quite the same. So I'll probably stick with Disney. Probably won't do as much around the house ones, but that means I just want to go on more Disney things, so we'll see. You have the cruise bug. I sure do. Doctor Who DS. Yes, I do. Why did no one warn me about this? No, I'm kidding. You did. Michael, I'm binge watching every one of your videos from 2017. I'm so glad you like them. You've come a long way with the technology for your live streams. Thank you, Michael. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I love being able to improve it and bring the quality to you. D23 is so special. David can meet you there easily. Yes, I think that would be amazing, but I don't know if he'd want to deal with the crowds at D23. So, I have no desire for an Asia cruise. Yeah, I can totally understand that too. Absolutely. Happy Easter, Quentin. I wish we had Indiana Jones ride at Walt Disney World. Be careful what you wish for there, Vicky. You never know when certain rides, dinosaur, could be switched in the future. That rumor has floated around many, many times. So we'll see. I mean, I'd love it. I love dinosaur, but would I prefer Indiana Jones? Probably. Indiana Jones is one of my favorites. I love Indiana Jones. So we'll see. We're going to figure that out. Do you think date night event will come to Walt Disney World like Disneyland does? I wonder about that. Maybe they will. I've missed the vlogs with Michelle. Oh yeah, she misses being in them too. Maybe we'll do something. We'll see. Since you've only been on cruise with a family, would it be harder to go on a cruise by yourself? I probably wouldn't go on a cruise by myself because here's the big reason. The cost of going by yourself on a cruise is the same as going with two people. So it would just make as much sense to just bring someone with me for free, like my sister or my brother or my dad, and then we could enjoy it and it'd be the same price. So it wouldn't make as much sense to go by myself. So as your button collection, you can see I have some wonderful buttons here and ones from friends, which are extra. I had some unbelievable buttons. Thank you again for sending them. And some of them aren't even up there. I have to put them around. Don't worry. Well, I'll be doing Disneyland again. I will be doing Disneyland again at some point. I don't know if it'll be D23, but at some point. My husband and her daughter have been to Tokyo Disney, a few cruise routes to see the world. To see that would be awesome. We'll have to see, Michael. Okay, this is a good avenue. Oh, Vicky, thanks for asking. Family's doing well. They miss being in it too, but there's so much going on. It's just craziness all the time. But they'll be in it more in the future, I'm sure. So let's talk about those Disney cruises. The cruise. So was that the video that came out today? Yes, it was. It was. There are some interesting ideas that I've heard about, and in that video, I talk about some of the rumors and possible ship names, and some of my friends. And I'm sorry I haven't gotten a chance to respond to those comments yet, but I will. Betsy recommended the name Imagination, which I thought was really good. I was like, great, and put Figment on the back. Stud. I will go. I will be there. You could also Holly recommended and Sean recommended Enchantment. Another great name. I mean, such good names. I didn't think of these ideas. And then Ronnie said Adventure, which I thought was also very good. But my personal favorite, I think, would be Imagination. Just put Figment back there. The Dreamfinder meet and greet. Please, Disney, do it. Oh my gosh, please. That'd be amazing. East Coast cruise. Yes. When's my next mail time? When I have more mail, I will open mail time. I have a few pieces of mail, but not enough for mail time just yet. New ship names: Disney, the Walt, the Lillian. Oh, that would be nice. His wife's name, Lillian. That would be very good. But there are all sorts of itinerary ideas. What do you think? Would you go on a? Okay, this is the question. Would you go on a cruise to let's measure? Okay, which would be your favorite between an Asia trip, like going to Asia, or to England, maybe the European continent, more of that. We already have some. Or, I don't know, I'll say Australia or Hawaii. Which of those sound the most interesting to you? Let me know. Or if you have any other ideas, I want to hear your thoughts. I hope one of 3 ships will be called Small World because people from all over the world cruise. Oh, yes, good idea. The cruise, the Believe. That's good too. Imagine. It would be cool if Disney had a naming contest. That would be great. Taylor, that would really involve us. That would be fantastic, please. Yeah, Imagination. Holly, Betsy, that you thought of some great names. I'm telling you, great names. Imagination. Candace, I am right there with you. Hawaii, please, Disney. I would love to go to Hawaii. I've been looking every single day at the Disney Cruise Line website. Believe me, every single day. And I know that they're not. Oh, see, we're seeing a lot of Hawaii cruises. I'm telling you, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Australia, Kristen, wouldn't that be cool? And Nathan says Asia, another good one. A lot of Hawaii's, some Australia's in there. Cruise to Alani, wouldn't that be great, Michael? They could make it a combination thing. Like this could be the maiden voyage, like start in Los Angeles, San Diego, and go to Hawaii and Alani, and then stop for 3 days at Alani with the cruise ship, and the cruise ship takes you back. I know that going both ways for them, the round trip is not as common, but I feel like that would be perfect. Paris, that's another good one. Have you ever played the Disneyland game? I sure have. It's a great one. Hawaii, come on, Disney. A lot of people want to go back to Hawaii. This is necessary. I'm telling you. Why is Pegasus on a mug and not a perch? That was a money saving thing. Also, it picks him up higher, which I thought was great. And I love this mug, so he's pretty good up there. Michael, you should plan a trip to Alani. I've been twice, and it's amazing. It's Disney Magic combined with Paradise. I want to try it, Nicholas. I want to try it. But here's my problem. And let me know if you can relate to this. Here's my problem. You go on a Disney cruise. You fall in love with it. You love Disney World. And then you say, there are so many other Disney things I want to do, too. Like there's the Asia one, the Asia attractions. There's one in Europe ones. There's Alani. There are all these other places for Disney that I want to go. And now I'm trying to juggle which one do I go to when. As we continue to grow here, I will be able to go on more of these adventures. It's going to be great. Disney needs to hire you on their brainstorming team, Candace. That would be amazing. But I'm going to need your help too. So if they do that, you're coming with me. We're going to do it. It's going to be a virtual talk here. We're going to talk what we're going to do. If you had to choose one of the international Disney parks, which one would you choose? I want to try Tokyo Disneyland, Tokyo Disney Sea, or the one in Japan. Um, that one just looks so cool, and Japan has always been very interesting to me. I would love to experience that. I mean, I have. I guess I can't say that anymore. I've never really been overseas. Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. Bahamas, kind of. And St. Martin was actually going to be the first place ever outside of the United States where I'd ever have a passport stamped, but that didn't happen. So Japan, I think that would be really cool. What do you think? Which Asia or actually overseas Disney parks? So you got the three, or the ones in China, Tokyo, or Paris. Which would it be? Well, let me know. How many Magic Bands do you have? I think I have like 37. I've totally lost track. Cooking with Michael, Zebra Domes. I have made that. That has been made. It was a super tough one. Super tough, but it was fun. I would love to see a cruise that hits more islands in the Caribbean, like Aruba, Jamaica. That would be cool. Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, Michael, same price, same dates, same airfare. What would you do? Walt Disney World or Disney Cruise Line? It depends. That's a good avenue to another comment I wanted to make. But it depends on which one I had been to more recently. I am missing Walt Disney World tremendously right now. It's getting to a point where I'm starting to. I had this dream last night where I was in like a Subway or a Krispy Kreme with my brother and sister, and Will Smith and his family walked in. I have no idea why. I saw Men in Black not too long ago. Okay, and so we're there, and he walks in with his family, and we're taking pictures, and then his family, and we're all talking about Disney, and. And we're talking about that question, Disney Cruise, Disneyland, and I just learned about his cruise ship, and I was watching these YouTube videos, and it was funny because it reminded me about how much I miss Walt Disney World right now. My dreams are telling me I miss Walt Disney World a lot. Anyway, so a lot of thoughts. Right now, I'm missing Walt Disney World. When I go back, I'm going to want to go back to Disney Cruise Line. So I don't think I'm ever going to be able to answer that question. They are so different. They are so unique. They're so magical in their own way that they're always going to be special to me. There needs to be a cruise from Walt Disney World to Disneyland. Wouldn't that be amazing? That would be incredible. By the way, actually, while we're on this topic, I would love to do the inaugural, like the maiden voyage for one of these cruise ships. I know the prices would be unbelievable, but I would love to do that. Like that has been on my mind a lot. I've been thinking about that. I was like, you know what? That'd be really cool. I heard that it's tough because all the kinks aren't worked out and you pay a lot more money. What do you think? Would that be fun to do the inaugural cruise? I feel like that'd be the main voyage. I don't know. We'll see. Brad, I'm so glad you got your Disney Waves of Disney button. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you again for those who send me mail. If you do, I will be sure to send you one of these Waves of Disney buttons, but be sure to ask for it because I am running out. So let me know. Practical, Michael, a perfect Disney vacation for you. A week at the Poly, followed by 7-day cruise, and then a week at Grand Floridian. Perfect. Practical. I love it. That sounds fantastic. Let's do it. Did someone say donut? Yes, Gianna, I would love a donut. And I have to make one. I have to figure that out. I have a question. Please tell me what you recommend for Triton's. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. One night we had the lobster tail at Triton's, and that was so good. Candace, we saw Coco last night for the first time, and it was wonderful. Is Mexico going to change their interior ride to Coco-themed ride? Let me kind of push down a rumor real quick. The Haunted Mansion ride is not changing. It's not changing. It's not. A lot of friends have said, because there's this fake website that keeps pushing out fake information, and it's not true. And they're not changing Haunted Mansion, but they might change Coco in the Three Caballeros ride to be Coco themed. They might. I've heard that rumor several times. I would welcome that. I love Three Caballeros. It's a great ride, but Coco was just so fantastic. I can totally see them making that spectacular, and that might be part of the Epcot update for a few years down the road. You kept saying on the ship you weren't going to have internet, but how do you check what is going on for the day? Oh, on your vlogs and checking on your phone. They have the Disney Cruise Line app. Make sure you download that app before you get on the cruise. Good question. And then you can connect to it's not really Wi-Fi. It's only for the app. Like you connect to their Wi-Fi and all it gives you access to is to the app. So you can see what's going on. Now, you can also pay for internet, which I decided not to do. And I feel like the relaxation of a cruise, I don't want to be connected. So that's part of it for me, but that's what I was doing. Hopefully that answers that. Let me know. I hope they don't change the ride to Coco. Okay, well, that's okay. Some feel that it should change. Some feel it shouldn't. I totally understand both sides of that. Michael, I know you're a fan of great food. I'm an annual pass holder for Disneyland Paris. You must try Cheese Remy steak when it comes to Epcot. Best theming and good food. Oh, I gotta remember that. Okay, so Remy's. Okay, I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna write this one down. That is super good. for me. Super, super good. Thank you very much. I have missed so many comments. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to take it slower. I want to take it slower so that if you're rewatching this live stream, it's not just me just going too fast. Favorite restaurant in World Showcase? I'm going to say Les Leal for breakfast. It's spectacular. Craig's Robotics. Was amazing how many people came up to us recognizing the Waves of Disney button we wore on our last trip in February, cheering your name. I'm honored by that. Craig, I'm honored. Thank you so much. We have such a wonderful community. I personally think we have the best community in the world. Personal opinion. Donald isn't featured anywhere else. That's true. 5 times Disney fans. You actually have a very good point there. We need more Donald attractions. So I guess if they did that, I want to see more of him elsewhere. I guess that's a good way to think about it. I'm going to Disney World in either early April or March 2019. Would you choose April or March? Probably March. Probably March, just to kind of avoid more of spring break. But if you're talking like late, well, it depends. I would say earlier March. Earlier March is one of my favorites. Should I skip staying at a deluxe resort and spend the money on a park hopper and water park pass instead? If you can extend by a few days and not go to a deluxe resort, I definitely would. I think that staying longer is worth it for the moderate or value resorts. No, in my mind. First solo trip ever to Walt Disney World in November. Single rider line. Here I come. Michael, it's great. Trust me, you're going to have a great time. I would still make a plan. My recommendation, make a plan for what you want to do, what you want to see. But it's a lot of fun. It is fun. How many pins do I have? Over 630. Last time I counted was a while ago, and I've received so many great pins from friends. A lot of them. I think I'm almost to my 3rd board, not included here. So over there, it's yeah. Well, I will be in a future studio setup. I will be showcasing as many pins as I can. Waves of Disney button. Of course, I love being able to share the magic. What was your favorite dessert on the Wonder? I think it was that chocolate cake. I think the chocolate cake at Tiana's place on the last night. That was amazing. My birthday was 11 days ago. Happy late birthday to you. Do you think you will go on the new ships when they're out? What do you think? I really want to hear the answer to this. Should I go on maiden voyages? They're going to be super expensive. I don't know. I want to, but I keep debating it. Or should I wait for a few cruises after they work out the kinks and then try it? Like I'm debating it. Candace, hey Michael, I'm a Walt Disney World annual pass holder. I remember you upgraded your annual pass to include water parks last summer. How much did that cost, if you recall? I want to say like $80 some, but it has changed recently. The prices of the annual passes have changed. It's worth asking though. Definitely worth asking. Has Michelle picked schools yet? No, she hasn't. She's still working on all that. So I'm sure she'll update us when she wants. Our adventures of New Year's overlapped. We checked January 3rd. And January 3rd and checked out on January 3rd. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't see you when you were there. Happy birthday, yes, happy belated birthday. Michael, Chez Remy is the name of the restaurant that is going with the Ratatouille ride in the French Pavilion. Since it's going to be Walt Disney World in September, I'd love the Waves of Disney badge. I'd be more than happy to send it to you. If you send me a postcard piece of mail, and then I'll know your address so I can send you a Waves of Disney button. Make sure you mention that you'd like one. I will be happy to send it to you. Yes, do a maiden voyage. To be a part of Disney history. That's what I was thinking. Wouldn't that be amazing? I don't know. What are you looking forward to most at Toy Story Land? The ride. I think the Slinky Dog roller coaster. I'm looking forward to that one. Please tell me what pin trading. Where do you get them? Please explain. It to me. Not sure if I suppose or online or in the stores. Good question. You can get your pins. They sell them in larger packs at Walt Disney World, and they're less expensive than buying, the pins that you really want. But I do like buying the pins that I really want too. You can also buy them online. They do have them in very large amounts. But you have to be very careful what's called scrapper pins. Scrapper pins are ones that are not real. They're the ones that are like cast aside because they didn't meet Disney's quality control standards, and people do sell those. So you have to be careful because those aren't allowed. So yeah, I do recommend buying those boxes direct from Disney. How much more expensive are the maiden voyages? I don't know, Stephen. Do you know? Does anyone know how much more expensive the maiden voyages are? I have to figure this out. Birthday is May 10th. Thanks for asking, Kathleen. On my solo trip, would you suggest a photo package purchase? Michael, good question. I would say yes, because I really do like those photos and they do a great job, but I can see it both ways. 5 times Disney fan, staying at Coronado for the first time. Resort number 8 for me. Oh, that's great. You're gonna love it. It's a great resort, really is. Try mini golf next time you're at Walt Disney World. Probably not next time, but in the future I hope to try it. Good idea. Do you have any Pixar shirts? No, but I definitely should look into that. I'm going to look at it for Toy Story Land too. I'll try and look for some shirts. But actually, you know what? Maybe I do have some Pixar shirts. I've lost track. I have so many shirts from friends. I have to look again. Star Wars or Marvel? Star Wars. That's very quick for me. I grew up with Star Wars. I love Star Wars. There's a lot of things to love about it. Really, really are. Okay, so this is a good general Q&A time. Let me know. I have one more question for you, though. One more question. As we're thinking about future Disney cruises, I heard from a very kind friend. I forgot who said it, but a very kind friend told me, Michael, getting that photo package is really, really great. It's, fantastic deal. They do a great job. But maybe not getting it every single time you cruise is the right way to go because you'll get the same photos over and over again. Have you been on many cruises over many years? I want to hear your thoughts. Should we continue getting the photo package, or should we wait a couple years and then get some more later? Like $300 is a lot, and then do you get the photo package where it's just a print book instead some years? I'm debating that now. Now I'm starting to think, because if you're going on the first cruise ever or second cruise, you haven't gotten all those pictures, it's worth it. But once you get all those pictures, is it worth it to get it again for $300? That's where I'm starting to think again. So you can tell I'm going back and forth in my mind trying to save money. Let me know. Double countdown for me, Tam, 90 days till Toy Story Land. I hope to see you there. And 228 days until Disneyland Christmas. How magical. Princess Rhea, have you ever done a Disney run? I'm hoping to. I will be doing my first run in November, and as well as celebrating my birthday. How exciting! Michael, my daughter stayed at Coronado in early March and loved it. It's a great resort. Emernus, forgive me if I don't say that name correctly. Hi, Michael. I will be going to Disney for 4 of July and want to see the Epcot fireworks show. What is the best restaurant to dine and see the illuminations? We will usually do. Any other suggestions? La Cantina de San Angel. That's a great one. They also have a special 4th of July at the, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the name of the fancy French restaurant. It's on top of Chef de France. It's, oh gosh, I can't remember it. But they do a special celebration up there. There's also a dessert party, which I keep thinking about. I might do that for 4th of July. But there are all sorts of ways to celebrate, but those are some of the best. Just use your phone for pictures unless it's a big family trip. Exactly what I was thinking. 5 times Disney fans, I was thinking the same thing. Thinking about the photo package for my first Disney cruise. For the first one, absolutely. I wonder if they say it's going to be new and improved, and I wonder if they mean that it will be more rooms, or it will be more of a Moana surf simulators. Exactly. I was thinking the same thing. When they say new innovations and bringing all these things to see, are they talking about things to do or things to see? Or things to experience? I don't know. I really don't, but I'm really excited about it. If you could go with more family, do the pics. Oh my gosh, I've lost that. The pics. Do you really need? I would definitely recommend the pictures on the Disney cruise. They come out so well, so incredibly well, especially with the family. They're fantastic. Michael, for an 8-day Walt Disney World vacation, how many SD cards and what size would you recommend bringing for vlogging? I have. Oh my gosh. I had to buy a new one because seven nights was a long one. I carry around about a terabyte worth of memory with me, and they're all high speed. You have to bring high speed ones, especially if you're a vlog with video. You got to bring the high speed ones, but it's a lot of fun. Monsieur Paul. Thank you very much for correcting me on that one, Nicholas. Monsieur Paul is the restaurant to try for New Year's. They have some great options. Yes, the dessert party can't go wrong, and Mickey's dessert fireworks. Right, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about trying it because I've seen the fireworks before, but I want to try something new. Please take us along on a DVC tour. I'm seriously considering buying in. Good idea, Summer. I will be thinking about that for the future. Are you doing anything special for Easter? All sorts of family stuff. We're doing family stuff together for the holiday. We'll figure out what happens. I missed Pegasus on the New Year trip. So did I, but there is Pegasus is fantastic, but he is a little bit heavy. I have to work out more. And I'll be figuring it out. Disney, if you want to go to the most exotic Disney cruise line port of call, just invest in the 12,000 10-night Southern Caribbean cruise in the interior. Way too pricey. Yeah, that 12,000 does sound very expensive. I would be surprised if Disney did a surf simulator because that risk of injury, and you have kids who are going to want to try it. Exactly. This is for families. I would love it. It would be great, but I can see more part of me feels like bumper cars, maybe. I don't know, maybe. No ice skating, but maybe. What is your recommendation for food on the Disney Wonder? You can't go wrong. You cannot go. Oh my gosh. Lobster tail from Triton's. I can't remember them all. I'm not doing it any justice, but in the vlogs I talk about it more. It's fantastic. Michael, are you bringing Pegasus with you? Yes, I will be bringing him with me on this next adventure, but he probably won't be on my shoulder every single day. But hopefully some days. Palo brunch. Oh my gosh, missed some comments. Palo brunch or Palo dinner? Which would you recommend? I don't know. I would say probably dinner, but let's let other friends answer that too, because I've never been. I've never been on a cruise in my life, but your vlogs have made me want to try it next year. Or should I wait for the new ships? Michael, such a tough question. I would do it when you can, because you're going to try it and you're going to be like, I want to go on the new ships now. So I don't think you can go wrong. I heard that the DVC talk while on the cruise gives extra special offers than the ones in the parks. I've heard that too. I have heard that too. Both Palo experiences are great, but I prefer Palo brunch. Okay, I've got Allison's great recommendation for brunch. Got to remember that. What is that blanket on your chair? Oh, it's a Disney blanket. It's Mickey and the Magic Kingdom and Epcot, Spaceship Earth. Can you see it on there? Hope you can see it. There's Mickey right there. I've had that on my chair forever. Bigger water slides on the ship. I have a feeling that might be coming too. Just winding that camera and editing program. I'm vlogging my Disney trip. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Just winding your camera. Yeah, it's a great experience. It really is. Have a wonderful Easter weekend, everyone. Have you ever been to the Grand Californian Cafe? I have walked through, but never been. There are so many things I want to try at Disneyland. I'm telling you, a lot of things. Isn't it weird going to Disney alone? Oh, no. Of course not. No, Disney alone is not weird at all. It's actually a lot of fun. I get to experience it with you. It's tons of fun. Palo, I thought was better than Remy's on the Dream. I have to remember that. Palo better than Remy on the Dream as a thought. Okay, I want to try them both. Hopefully next cruise we'll be trying those. So it'll be a good one. Okay, time for a general Q&A. Let me know what your plans are, what your countdown is, what your next experience is. If you're thinking about Disney cruises for the future, I want to hear from you. I keep thinking about that maiden voyage though. I don't know. I feel like I'd love it, but then at parts of me would be like, no, I feel like I would love it. You know, it might be more crowded. There might be a lot of people wanting to see everything, so it might feel more crowded than a Disney cruise. But I feel like I want to go. You know what I mean? Grand Californian or Grand Californian? Oh my gosh, Grand Floridian or Grand Californian? Grand Floridian, just because I know it better. That's all. Do the DVC conferences on the cruise give away free stuff? I heard they do. Yes, I heard they do. I didn't see it, but heard they do. Should Walt Disney World start a bounce back offer like they did? Like the ones that you did for $250 on the cruise? They do actually currently do a bounce back offer at Walt Disney World. If you're there and you make reservations while you're there, they will. There's a bounce back offer that they usually do have, so be on the lookout for that. Michael, do you ever get weird? Oh my gosh, do you ever get weird looks while vlogging? Oh yeah, all the time. What do you do? I don't even realize what's happening anymore. I'm in my own world doing my own thing, so it's passing right by me. Sorry, I meant wondering. So sorry, autocorrect. Did that say so? Oh, that's okay. That's all right. No problem. Dawn, 5 nights at Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani in November. I love it. I love Kidani. It's a great place. And then 5 nights on the Magic, May 2019. Have a magical time. I know you will. You should sign up for a virtual Disney run and experience. You get a Disney medal. Really? Do you? I have to think about that. Okay, I'm gonna look into the virtual. I heard about the virtual run, but I really don't know much about it. Such good ideas today. Such good ideas. Thinking about going to Disneyland. Haven't been in 30 years. Oh my gosh. What is your favorite place to stay out there? I've only been there, but I haven't stayed at a Disney resort yet. We went to the Best Western close by because it was far less expensive, but it was a great way to experience it. Michael, when were the crowds less? During Flower and Garden or during Food and Wine? Weekends during Food and Wine is always crazy. Flower and Garden is always less, in my opinion. How many pictures did you wind up getting on your cruise on that flash drive? 530, something like that. We had a tremendous amount of photos. I mean, I don't know if we got a record. Let me know if you've ever beaten that many. But yeah. 82 and 222 days for Magical News. So exciting. What's the longest Disney trip you have been on? My family and I went for like 2 weeks when I was a little kid. We visited my grandparents when they were there, and yeah, that was the longest we've ever been on. There was one we did in Christmas in 2011. That was like 10 or 11 days. That was a good one too, Walt Disney World. 5 Nights of the Magic. Brad, Michael, can you explain exactly what the bounce back offer is? I have a triple countdown right now already booked. Is there any way to change those and the benefits for the bounce back offer? Good question, Brad. The bounce back offer is when you are at Walt Disney World or on a Disney cruise and you make another reservation or hold for another adventure in the future. But you have to make it while you are there, whether on a Disney cruise or at Walt Disney World. You cannot make this reservation once you've returned back home. So if you're thinking about this for the future, before you leave Walt Disney World, go to the front desk, ask about this bounce back offer. They might give you a phone number. If you're on a Disney cruise, just go to guest services. You can put down the $250. But it's a good way to save money if you know you're going to be coming back. And with Walt Disney World and Disney Cruise, you can change the reservation in the future. So it's very helpful. My daughter is running in the Princess 10K next February to get in shape after her childbirth in June. Well, congratulations to her, and how exciting. Amy, 90 days for my next adventure, Toy Story Land opening, and not really sure when my countdown for Christmas is, but going November 10th, and 2019 D23 in August, and Disney Cruise November 2019. Amy, you have such fantastic countdowns there. What is your favorite pavilion for food and wine? It changes every year. I'll let you know what it is this year. Last year it was Flavors from Fire. That was, oh my gosh, that was so good. Walt Disney World, Disney Cruise Line, 175 days. Oh, that's so exciting. It's so excited for you. Aqueduct on the Magic or Aqueduct on the Dream and Fantasy. I've only tried the one on the Dream, so I don't have a good judgment on that one, but I loved it on the Dream. 5 days to cruise must do. 5 days to cruise must do. There are a lot of things. Castaway Key. If you can go to Castaway Key, go to Castaway Key. You, Michelle, and David could do the virtual run challenge together from your own homes, even if you just do it once. They will mail you each a medal. That is such a good idea. I've got to look into that one. A Castaway Key must-dos. That video is coming. I spent a lot of time on that one. So that video is coming up, I think, Monday. I think that one's coming out Monday. Do you have any shipmate apps? No. Not that I can think of. Do you have any suggestions for them? How do you get tickets to Princess Meet and Greets on the cruise? Great question, Georgia. When you book a Disney cruise, you go through the whole process. Go to my Port Adventures video. When you click Port Adventures and you select character meet and greets, and then you can choose the day and the time that you want to meet the characters. It is all included, but you have to get that ticket. Hopefully that helps. I will be mailing you something soon. Thank you, Michael. Hope it makes your next mail time video. I have a feeling it will. Thank you so much. Lisa, how are you? Is there any Ratatouille pins? Not in the screen, but elsewhere. I think so. They're around. They're somewhere close by. The do-it-all, Jose. I think it's Jose. I'm going to Disney Cruise tomorrow. So excited for you. Have fun. Kathleen, favorite Disney spots to be in? The ones that make you feel the most magic. Looking at Spaceship Earth, seeing Cinderella Castle for the first time on a trip, standing on the beach of the Polynesian, standing on Castaway Key. There are a lot of magical spots for me. There really are. I love being on the bridge by the water mill at Port Orleans. Yes, first trip memory. They're truly fantastic. Rainforest Room. The Rainforest Room is the spa on the Disney Cruise Line ships. It's that. It's one of the rooms. It's a spa room in the spa. It's okay. It's a room in the spa where they have special therapy areas. You can check out the vlog for more about it. Hi, Mike. How's Caribbean Beach Resort? Is it long walk to the lobby or bus stops? Yes. So Caribbean Beach, that's one of the reasons I don't stay there very frequently. The internal bus is time consuming. So I like to go to Port Orleans or others where it's less time consuming. Here's the test for Disney readiness. Wake up at 5:45, get fast passes 60 days in advance, no question. I know, you're ready. You're clearly ready. How do the rotational dining work? Maurice, yes, good question, Maurice. So rotational dining, you get a time. So you select the time, whether it's main seating or secondary seating. And I preferred secondary seating. I can go further into that if you like. But you select a time before you go on your cruise. And then it'll tell you on your little ID that you get when you first board, it'll tell you the initials of the restaurant you'll be at. So the first night it'll say like TR, that's like Triton's. So you go there for your first night, and you go TP is Tiana's Place, something like that. So it tells you the initials, then you know which restaurant to go to, and you're always sitting at the same table. And you have a table number, so it's always the same number. So we were table number 14 last time, and so we had great spots for everything. But we were table number 14, and they always put us at the number 14. So it was always the same spot in different restaurants. Have to run, Michael. Go do your thing. If you got to go, I know it's a special weekend. It really is. What hotel are you staying at in June, July? Pop Century. I know, I'm sorry. I keep going back. It's a shower and sleep place for me. It really is. I love it, but it allows me to go more frequently. It really, really does. Caribbean Beach is my least favorite resort. Buses are always, yeah, they're late. They can be late, and the resort is massive. There's no question. Some people love it. Some people feel like it's not the best. I can totally understand that. Absolutely, 100%. If I had to choose my favorite, it would be Pop Century for the value, French Quarter for the moderate, and Animal Kingdom Lodge Kidani for the deluxe. Would you rather live on a Disney cruise and try all the ships over and over again, or live at Disneyland but only one Disney resort? If I can still go to Walt Disney World and go on Disney cruises, I'd probably do the Disneyland one and live. Because let me tell you, I've been thinking about living on a boat. That thought for me lasted about 5 seconds, but I thought about it. I was like, I loved it so much, but then you realize that other things come into play, like plumbing and shower, maintenance. No. Do you ever buy the regular Disney dining plan? No, not usually. No, for me, I'm actually kind of a light eater at Walt Disney World. I like certain little treats, but I don't know why. I go to these restaurants and they have a lot of food and I eat it, and then I don't really eat much else, like snacking here and there. So I find that for me, I usually don't buy the dining plan. I don't know why. Mystic, you finally got a live stream. Yay! I'm glad you're here. Michael, on the cruise, you guys said you had to make an emergency stop because of a medical emergency. Did you ever figure out what happened? I heard a rumor about what happened, I'll tell you that. Apparently, it was a cast member, apparently a heart issue or vascular issue for a cast member. And they went to this other island, San Salvador, I think. And apparently they were up and away. And apparently what I heard was that they were totally fine. They were able to solve the problem, and the cast member did make it. So that's what I heard. I can't confirm if that actually happened. Disney did not tell us. Close to the same favorites, but deluxe for me is Beach Club. Love Beach Club. Love it. Pop Century is great too. It really is. And by the way, Beach Club's the Stormalong Bay. The pool, you don't need to go to the water parks if you have Stormalong Bay. I'm telling you. Wow. Quentin, I'm reading it. No, so there's a lot of things to love. No question about it. A lot of things to enjoy at Disney Cruises. If you've never done it before, you got to do it again. It is truly, truly magical. No question about it. Secondary seating, most times in my experience, has less children. Most families with small children do first seating. Exactly why we loved it more. So if you're thinking about it, yes, secondary seating is later. It's like 8:15, but I loved it. I thought it was spectacular. One of the best. I would do secondary seating again and again. I really would. How do the Broadway shows work on the ship? Good question. So you go this is a great question for the perfect timing. If you have secondary dining, you have the first show time. So it's 6:15 or 8:15. That's how they did it for our cruise. So our show was at 6:15. Some shows during some nights at Sea Days, I think, they had the shows running earlier in the day. So we caught an earlier show of the Frozen one, which was amazing. But you go to the show and you see it at 6:15, and then you go to dining later, and it's great. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if it doesn't. Do you have any BB-8 Steins from Walt Disney World or the cruise? No, I don't. I love BB-8 though. So you are going to D23 Expo 2019. And Mr. Disney King, I don't know about that. I want to, but at the same time, if I could go on Disneyland at another time where it's less crowded, maybe I'd enjoy that more. I'm debating this. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Would you sign up to live in a Disney cruise ship if it was a Disney DVC option? Yes. Absolutely. You should vlog you doing an Epcot World Showcase food tour. Wash it down with some Beverly. Cameron. Yeah, Beverly. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to do Beverly again, aren't I? You're going to make me do it. Do you still remember how to do your Haunted Mansion voice? Just for you, Vicky. When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever the candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. Pretty good? What do you think? I'm a DVC member, and it is so worth it. No, I want to do it. One day I will. If you could only go to one Disney park for the rest of your life, which would it choose? Walt Disney World. That took no time for me to decide. Another question, Mike. How's Boardwalk for the 4th of July viewing? I've never been, but I've heard it's very nice. But I'd rather be in the park. I don't know if you said this yet, but who are the giveaway winners? Oh, those were announced in the... So if you won the giveaway, it was announced as a comment on your comment. So as long as you're subscribed, you should see the comment on your comment. D23 Expo will be very busy. Not sure how you do with crowds. I can usually handle them, but I prefer lower crowds. That's personal preference. What's your favorite and least favorite resorts at Walt Disney World? Favorite, Animal Kingdom Lodge Kadani. Least favorite? I don't care for the All Stars as much. Personal favorite. Love the Haunted Mansion voice. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. No, I agree. Beverly, you need to feature some free foods for your vlogs now and then. Show options for people. Free foods, I gotta think about that. Thank you. Always makes my day. I'm glad, Vicky. I'm glad you... There are so many friends who have been a part of the Magic for so long, and I really appreciate it so much. Our community is really growing, and it's thanks to you. And I can't thank you enough. I want to be able to do more trips, be able to share more of the Magic. It's a dream come true. Truly a dream come true. Thank you. Do I play Fortnite? No, I actually have never tried it. I'll try it sometime. All the Disney properties are wonderful, but I'm with you, Michael. Disney World is the best, hands down. No question about it. I'm right. That's my home. Do you drink on the cruises? No, I actually don't drink much at all. I cannot remember. I can't tell you last time I had any alcohol at all. I don't know. I'm unique in that way. I just don't enjoy it that much. I'll take a soda, juices, tea, absolutely any day. I don't know. I just don't drink. Amazing footballer, thank you for subscribing and putting those notifications on. It does mean a lot. I need that shirt. I love this shirt. I absolutely love it. It means so much that you send these to me. It really does. I was on a ship where the helicopter came and took someone off the ship in the middle of the ocean. Susan, oh my gosh, was that a Disney cruise? Let me know. Oh my gosh. The man of a million voices. Hello and welcome to Soarin'. My name is Patrick and I'll be your chief flight attendant today. We'll begin boarding in just a few minutes, but first let's start with some safety information. When the doors to your flight open, please take a seat and stow all carry-on items in the under-seat compartment. That includes any hats, purses, cameras, and of course, these little beauties. You know where that one's from. My Banshee Morpheus says Jumbo. Well, gotta go do your thing. Sorry if you don't like the voices. I'm sorry. It's live stream, so we're just having fun. What was your favorite dessert? I love the chocolate cake on the Tiana's Place. That was such a great one, memorable one. My favorite is always the souffle. Oh, yes. Souffle is very good, too. Sorry, allergies. Me too. I'd rather not drink alcohol. I don't know. That's not my... I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, thank you. I made my mom drink Beverly, and she said it was water. Really? Maybe ever try it again. Our main dining, 5:15, and when we will be dining before or after. 5:15. When will we be dining? Be before or after? 6:15 is one of the dining times. Love the Soarin' voice, Michael. I'm glad. Does the amount of children on its ships ever feel overwhelming to take away from personal space? I never felt that way. Not once. Not once. Super excited to finally have a double countdown to Alani in August, Walt Disney World in October. So excited for you. I am from the D.C. area, Washington, D.C. area. Good question. Love the voices. Keep them coming. What else do I know? Those are the two good ones. By the way, I also love when you do Patrick. Oh, thank you very much. Disney Cruise Line, I have been researching my tail off about Disney Cruise Line versus other cruises, and I've got to tell you, everything that you said in your comments was accurate. Everything. I've read so many stories, and the truth of the matter is, I'm sure the other cruise lines are great, but I'm sure Universal's great too. You know what I mean? It's just not Disney. That's where it comes down to. I know a lot of people were asking about that, but that's how I feel. Love the different voices. Ohana or sci-fi? I'm gonna say Ohana. Can you do another voice? What else do I know? I used to do Donald, but I'm so afraid to try it. Nah, I don't think I can do it. It's like, be bad. I thought it was just Haunted Mansion. You did, pretty impressive. Oh, thank you very much. I can't do, yeah, I don't do as many voice. I gotta do more. I gotta work on the voiceover stuff. What other ones can I do? There are a lot of different ones that I like. Let's see, what else? Do the that's good. Monorail voice. Okay. Let's see. This is for Ken. Okay. Let's see. Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. That's about all I can do. On your left side is the... they've changed it too many times. I've already forgotten. Spirit of Aloha dinner show with... couples may exchange vows. They're kind of coming together for me. I know. I got to work on the monorail one. I will work on the monorail voice. I'm sorry. I got to work on those voiceover. We're just having fun now. Give us... Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. Hopefully, that's going to get you somewhere. That's all I can do. I'll work on it for next stream. All right? Talk about the next... Do you ever feel being by yourself in a Disney World is the fact that you are watching makes me feel like we are all next to you? Of course. Well, you are all next to me. Of course. No question about it. I am there with you. I'm never there by myself. I have friends who are there with me all the time. Ohana, 100 times better than sci-fi. There are some who feel that way. I can see that. Ohana is great. I love Ohana. It's a special spot. Amazing view. If you can catch fireworks from Ohana for dinner, that's worth going to. And they have the new Stitch meet and greet right up front with a picture, which I like, but it's not as I like to walk around a little bit more. But the picture in front is a lot of fun. Do you have a Funko Pop collection? I only have one Funko Pop. Only one, sent to me by a friend. It is Figment. I love him. He's fantastic. I have one Funko Pop. That's all I have. I usually collect pins and magic bands just a little bit more. Do you own any Disney stocks? No, I don't, but I'm sure I'd be making money if I did. I'm not much of a stock trader. Let me know if you are. Anyway, this is where I will wrap it up. I know it's a special weekend for many. I hope you enjoy it. You're awesome. Thank you. So much fun. I'm so glad you liked it, Vicky. So glad. I have to work on those voices for next time for you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to work on those voices. I'm going to work on it. I got to work on it. Monorail is one of my favorite things of Walt Disney World. So unique. Well, before they change the monorail, I've got to get this speech down because when the new monorails come around, the Mark 7 is probably what they're going to call them. They'll have a new voice. Well, maybe a new speech. Well, you know what? Maybe they'll keep the same. Yeah, I have no idea. Who knows? Anyway, thank you so much again for couples may exchange vows in a fairy tale setting with picturesque backgrounds of Cinderella Castle. Yeah, if you can paste that on, I should look it up. You know what? Okay, fine. I'll leave you with a small monorail voice. I don't know how good it is. It's not that good, but I will leave you with some of that. I don't know it by heart as well as I should. I know. I should know it much better than that. Let's see if I can't find. I want to find the whole spiel here. Maybe I can find it. Let's see if I can't find it here. Happy Easter, everyone. Happy holiday weekend, whether it's Easter or it's Passover for you, whatever it is. I hope you have a truly wonderful weekend. Sorry, I'm trying to. There we go. When boarding, please move across the car to make room for everyone. For those standing, please stand clear of the. Please hold on to the handrails and stay clear of the doors. They will be closing in a moment. Thank you. This monorail offers. That's not the right speech. As you board, please continue to move across your car to make room for everyone. Please offer available seating to those needing special assistance. If you're standing, please hold on to the handrails and stay clear of the doors. The monorail will depart momentarily for the Magic Kingdom. That's all I'm going to do today. Thank you again so much for being a part of the magic with me. That's for you. Enjoy. Happy weekend. Happy holidays. Holy holidays for everyone who are celebrating. Happy Easter. Wonderful weekend to you. Thank you again for being a part of the magic with me. I'm so glad you took some of your weekend today to spend it with me. It means a great deal. Until next time, have an absolutely magical day. I'll see you real soon.